All right, Aquarius, let's get into it. Truth, completion, something's coming to fruition in the next few weeks. We are now going into the new moon. Um, I can't remember what sign it's in. I want to say Libra or Scorpio, or maybe that's the balsamic moon that it's positioned in today. However, I do believe it's in Libra, if I'm not mistaken. Don't hold me to it, but let's see. What do we have for Aquarius spirit? For all viewers watching, I feel like you could be getting tested and challenged. Someone's challenging you regarding like home life, regarding family, regarding your children. That could be significant. Communication, inner truth. Yeah, so that's what I was saying. The truth is being revealed. Something's coming to light. Something is being cleansed and clarified. I'm going to show you the cards here. We have kitchen, creation, the heart of the home where people gather, something that you're working on, something that you're building, rite of passage. You're meant to celebrate mugwort. Then we have blue, communication, and truth. You could be wearing blue right now as you watch this video. If this is you speaking up, or like this is like Eight of Wands energy, something that's coming in that's going to cleanse and clarify a lot of information for you. 144. This could be like a relationship. Say you share children and they've been like tapping in on your phone's communication, like they've been trying to gain some sort of footing or seniority over you and what you're creating. So they tapped into your phones, they tapped into like your socials or something like that of the other. Creation, communication, inner truth, cleanse, clarify. So something you're working on is gonna is maybe not where you want it to be, but you're meant to be celebrating a rite of passage because you are being spiritually activated and you're meant to share. You're going from survival to passion. Oh, it was a little high up there. And that's the truth. Truth revealed. I cut the deck on this card. And this is regarding, yeah, a relationship because maybe they wanted to try to teach you a lesson. Okay, or this could be like the mother of your children, your mother. You could be a mother, okay, and this could be like your baby daddy drama, whatever, however it goes, right? But there's something coming to light that's going to cleanse and clarify everything. That's going to put you in a new position to move forward. KM could be significant. MK could be significant. Those could be initials. Yeah, like you could maybe you do something in the kitchen. Maybe you're a chef. Maybe you're hmm. The kitchen is the heart of the home, right? It's where everybody gathers. When people company comes over, you're always gathering in the kitchen, around the table, around the food. And then I feel that this has something maybe to do with a house, maybe to do with a home or something. Because there's this communication that's coming in that's going to clarify something for you. And you're going to be celebrating the uncharted sea. Right now, you're navigating. It's like you're doing something, but you're not knowing the result, or you're doing something just from like with blind faith. You're going into something with blind faith, willing release. Maybe this person hasn't released you yet. This is crazy. Like I hear these messages all the time, right? Like you can see it when you're scrolling through the platform. But I never really pick up on the energy until now, right? So, willing release, something that's going to set you free, some sort of information. And again, there's a lot of blue, a lot of throat chakra being activated here. You know, it's like you've made a wish, like you see like these willows here. It's like you blow them and you used to make a wish when you were a child. Well, I did anyways. That's what I used to do growing up before phones. Okay. But this is like making a wish. This is like your inner truth, that inner truth of making a wish, and something that is destined for you to celebrate because it's your spiritual gifts. Something of your spiritual gifts that's meant to be celebrated, that's meant to be seen or shared. And your spiritual gifts could be like your artistic expression, or to be in service in one way, shape, form, or another, right? Even to be a doctor, right? Because you're being in service for humanity. Cleanse, clarify, yeah, awakening to your genius. This is this is someone trying to stop your spiritual path. And it could be someone that you were dealing with in a relationship with. It is what it is. And you have to let it go. Learning, once you learn this information, it's going to be easier to let this relationship go. Because it's like cleansing, clarifying your genius. And it's a rite of passage. Hold on, I want to read something out of this book from Mugwort. Um, 1 second here. Let me just find. Where is it? I have a bunch of pages where I wrote some information that I believe would be useful for you. Mugwort, here we go. Drink on a new moon. Perfect timing. Okay, so depends when you come across this video, but as I'm posting this video, we're having a new moon on September 20th, 21st. Drink on a new moon to gain spiritual possibilities of a more positive narrative. And maybe that's what the cleanse and clarification is. And then we have the spiritual selenite card, spiritual activation underneath. So get some mugwort, boil it, and drink it. Make sure it's not harmful if you ingest it, okay? And then drink it on a full moon to fulfill desires in love. Wash your crystals in it. That's what I got for mugwort. Oh dear, book's gonna fall. So that's what it is. It's like someone's trying to stop your spiritual activation or your spiritual gifts and abilities. But I'm getting, because it's gonna make them look stupid, or it's gonna call them out, because this is your inner truth. This is something that's destined for you, and they can't stop your spirit. No matter how much they try, they can't stop what's destined for you. No matter how much they try, to slow it down, they try to keep you in this void of the uncharted sea, right? Like maybe you just had to have blind faith. The wheel of fortune is turning in your favor. The fixed signs, Aquarius, here you are. Um, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo, right? Seeing the plan through, the follow through. It's like having that understanding or being able to see something. And it's like getting into stocks, right? Like, say, getting into Google stocks just as it opened, just as Google came out to the public. And you're like, okay, what is this? I'm not sure if this is even going to be good. But fast forward 20 years from now, look where we are, right? We're in the times of AI, artificial intelligence. And 20 years ago, we would never of seeing this coming to this extent with our phones, with how much progression we've made forward. So it's kind of like that. It's like you're in something, but you don't know the magnitude of it just yet, but you hold the course and have that blind faith. Let's clarify the creation card for Aquarius spirit. Yeah, spirit. The Three of Wands. Your manifestations, you're creating something that's coming in the uncharted sea. You don't see this coming, but this could be part of your north node. Chills, confirmation. This could be part of your north node. You could have water in your north node. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What's the uncharted sea? Let's clarify the uncharted sea, spirit. Yeah, exactly. Confirmation. Exactly what I was saying. Something's coming in, something tangible, something that you don't see. And someone tried to keep you burdened. Someone wanted to cut the cords of communication, but now there's some sort of willing release. Maybe they stopped doing it. They tried to put you in this burden. I was picking up on that energy. And they tried to stop you from doing it, but now things are going to be brought into clarification. You're going to receive some sort of information that's going to set you free, and you're going to be able to leave the past where it is, because it's like you knew all along, but now you're receiving the hard, physical, tangible evidence. And this is a new beginning, and they were trying to stop this new beginning, but you held the course in this uncharted sea. You were still manifesting, you were still in your creation. You never gave up. You didn't lose faith. And now, communication judgment card. Wow, that's incredible. That is incredible energy. You can't make this stuff up, for real. Judgment card on the communication, inner truth, answering the call. Your spiritual, this is a rite of passage. And when I mean 12:12 on the clock, you're coming into a spiritual activation or something on um like a spiritually based business is expanding, because that is your life purpose, and they try to stop that. And not, that's it. Judgment has been casted on those that try to block this communication, try to block your gifts, try to block you from being seen, from being recognized. There's a willing release. Maybe they let it go, maybe they finally stopped because you were just too strong, because of your tenacity, because you kept going. Yeah, willing release. They were spying. They were spying on you. Confirmation of what I'm saying. Red boots could be significant. But again, more communication coming in. This could even be a download. This could even just be like something that penetrates your soul, and you're like, I know it. You don't even need to tell me. I know it for a fact. Yes, the Hierophant. You thought you were carrying the stain. Okay, I just got a notification on my phone. It's funny because I get notifications, but I don't have my notifications on for any channels or anything, but I get notifications, which I find funny. The Hierophant. So this could be like a religious group or traditional beliefs, some sort of organization, someone in authority that tried to stop your progress, but now the judgment call has been casted upon this person or this organization and group. And now they're releasing this. They're just like they've given up on it. Yeah, because the inner truth has been spoken. Something has been spoken, or something has been seen, or they received some sort of divine intervention, sort of divine communication with the inner truth of what you're doing. And they're no longer trying to keep you buried and burdened. Excuse me. Let's clarify the bathroom for Aquarius. Four of Pentacles. Cleansing your foundation, cleansing your cleansing and clarifying your foundation, that you remained in the course. You held the course in the uncharted sea when it was hard to believe, when it was so challenging for you that you couldn't share with other people because those around you wouldn't understand because it wasn't their calling. But you answered the call no matter what. And even though it was hard, even though you had to go up against so many people that tried to keep you buried and burdened, you're coming out on top. You're coming out as the hierophant. You're coming out as the one that holds the messages, the communication, the direct line with the Most High, divine God, consciousness, creator of all creations, with higher realms. Because this is your rite of passage. This is your, ooh, and I'm getting chills all over my body. This is your spiritual activation. Okay? Look at my fingers, look like nubs. Man, awakening genius. Let's clarify and confirm awakening genius for Aquarius. Yeah, baby, look at that. Sitting pretty, male or female. You're about to sit very pretty, being recognized as the Empress. 1555. There's a change that's afoot, and it's happening now. It's happening now. This has to do with your work, your creation. I picked up on it right from the beginning, trying to stop your work, trying to stop your efforts, but your efforts are going to be seen. They're going to be recognized, valued. I want you to see all the cards. You're going to be recognized and valued. There's a new beginning here of abundance. It's going to be very fruitful. People are appreciating you. They're seeing what you had to go through, how you had to defend yourself, how you had to take a stand, how you had to take action, even though that you may have had these self-sabotaging thoughts. And I just got a message, the rebel. You were the rebel, okay? You are the rebel, and they tried to stop your intuition, your knowing, the high priestess energy. You have sacred wisdom to share this inner truth, this communication that you're sharing, because you're answering the call of the most high divine God. You're getting your information from direct source. And even though this organization or religious beliefs that people were trying to stop you, it's now being recognized as the truth and is being cleansed and clarified. And you're building a strong foundation. I'm getting chills all over my body. You're building a strong foundation now with partnerships that want to come in and build with you. And it may have taken you 7 years, chills, 7 years in the process, and you didn't see the shady behavior that people were doing behind the scenes, but now it's all coming to light. It's coming to light so you could finally let it go. And how you handle the situation and move on is going to determine how much you're going to be succeeding and how much you're going to be growing, because now it's all being brought to light. It's being brought to balance, and you're going to be sitting pretty in the the Queen of Pentacles energy here. This is beautiful energy, Aquarius. Like it's finally done, okay? But they could, and they're realizing they couldn't stop you. So they're like released, watching you, spying, because they've received whoever this is for you. This could be someone that you were married to, because I was even saying someone that you were married to, baby mama drama, baby daddy drama. They tried to stop you, or someone you had a higher level of commitment with, and now they receive some sort of call like, you better stop watching the viewer, you better stop watching the collective, whether this is divinely orchestrated or a direct call from someone with higher power in authority, because they're here saying they're the real deal, they're legit, right? Their efforts, their work is meant to be shared in the world, because that's what they came here to do. That is their purpose. That's what they came here to do. And if you're trying to stop someone who has a higher calling with a divine purpose that has been orchestrated by the Most High to come here and to fulfill, you're going to be the one that's going to be left in the burdens. And that's exactly what's happening. Willing release, something that went back around to them, because you are now stepping into a higher passage with a higher calling and understanding that you're moving from surviving to thriving, and that is the truth. I hope the day finds you well, wherever the day may find you, Aquarius. Like, share, subscribe, drop a comment down below. Much love.